I'm a little sweaty after my walk back home from work. This is Reverie. It is where we are going to start our little deep dive in Selkie Harbour games and Deconstructeam games. This one is a Selkie Harbour solo. It's from their itch.io. And I just thought it seemed like a remarkably chill time, so I decided to start with it. To flip direction, tap slightly toward that direction. Cool. Trace a circle. Jump. Nice. I have never been a figure skater, but I did play hockey growing up, and I played in an adult league for a couple years, not too long after I moved to my current city. So I have been on the ice plenty. I haven't jumped a lot, though. Haven't done any spirals. To hold your pose and perform a spiral, hold a gesture in any direction. Alright. Hold your gesture in any direction. I am holding a gesture in a direction. No, I guess not. To hold your pose and perform a spiral. Nope, that's not what they're trying to get from me. Make constant circles to spin. Ooh. Okay, that's satisfying, and it's fun that we're skating with a partner. I think it was when I was listening to No Small Games podcast this week, and they're talking about Until Then, where they said they want more piano in games, and there is plenty of piano right now in Reverie. I feel like this is like a Mario Party mini game. Just going crazy with the analog stick. Yeah, it's just so pleasant and chill. I think I'm gonna just be hanging around in Reverie for a little bit. And it's interesting. The entire game is just the analog sticks. I wonder if there's any more like interaction I could have with this person that I'm just kind of missing. But maybe not. Cause yeah, it's just giving me the constant circles to spin prompt. Where before it was feeding me different things to do all the time. So maybe we have now learned how to do everything. And it's just time to appreciate this. Yeah, I could definitely not do what our character is doing right now. IRL. But I'm having a delightful time. Backtracking. So I have been playing a decent amount of games by the developers Selkie Harbour and Deconstructeam. Those two studios worked together on Many Nights a Whisper, which came out in April, and I streamed in June and absolutely loved it. It is my second favorite game to release this year so far out of what I've played. The only thing that would be higher than it in my heart is Expedition 33, but the scope of that game is so extremely different. It is about 30 hours longer and had a lot more resources in the creation of it. So it's really hard to try to compare those two to each other. But after that, I realized that the only other Deconstructeam game I had played was Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which I also loved. It's a very interesting, very engaging narrative, and both of those games, both that and Many Nights of Whisper, take place in one singular small space, but they're just extremely engaging with really the narratives for both of them. I mean, both games made me feel a lot of things. And I was like, well, I don't even know Selkie Harbour outside of that, and I've only played one other Deconstructeam game. What else do they got? I ended up buying all of Deconstructeam's games on Steam during the Steam summer sale. And I saw that both devs have a variety of games on itch.io, including having partnered up on other games before, which I thought was pretty cool. So here we are. I'm playing both of the solo listed games for Selkie Harbour. They also have some Game Jam games and some just kind of experiments and things listed that I'm not going to stream today, but I do want to check out on my own time. And then there are 3 games with the 2 studios working together. And I'm really excited to see whatever they do next. But it's important to look back sometimes too. I'm going to just check, see if there's... Yeah, there's okay. No controls in here. I just wanted to see if there was anything else I was missing, because I have enjoyed this very much. But I think since we have 4 more games to play, I will move on soon and switch over to the Anglerfish project, which is the other solo Selkie Harbour game. Shout out to whoever composed the music for this. And also everybody else. I don't listen to a whole ton of piano, but this is really pleasant. It's really satisfying. I know a lot of times I haven't even been touching the right analog stick. I just like seeing all of the marks we're making on the ice. I like that in person as well. Like seeing the middle of the second period of a hockey game and how things compare to when the game started. Especially just small local games where the ice isn't that nice to begin with. I think we're gonna do a little spin action and then bid reverie adieu. Oh, perfect timing. Okay, yeah, I really love that. Since this isn't a game where you roll credits. Oh, I'm even wrong. This has Deconstructeam on it too. Ooh, I should get my information straight then. I'm gonna pull up my phone for a moment. I'm just gonna pull up the itch quick. Okay. I blame the site. This is listed as a solo game, but it's not. But that's okay. That's cool. Narrative and magazine design. Huh. But yeah, shout out to Manon, who I know did the animation on Many Nights Whisper as well, and posted a cool kind of inside baseball video on social about how they made the archery feel as satisfying as it did. Very cool stuff. And yeah, I'm interested in how this partnership works and works as well as it does, because Selkie Harbour games, not pixel art. Deconstructeam games, all pixel art. And then when they come together, they do something just a little different, beautiful, and relaxing. Awesome. Okay, yeah, here, composed by Claude Debussy. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Reverie. That was a really nice time. I feel like I started the stream in a rush because I wanted to start a little bit earlier and I got home later than planned. But that calmed me down. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, well, the other listed solo game is the Anglerfish Project. So I am still gonna do that one next. We're just gonna need a moment to get that going. And then one funny thing that I'm looking forward to. So one of these games is about making a calendar, taking pictures of astronauts and making a calendar of them. And they also, in addition to the game, have just some like cool documentation about kind of like the art direction and whatnot for the game. And I downloaded those as well. And I want to just go ahead and like look through those on stream too, because I think that would be cool. Ooh. Okay, let's adjust this so it is not full screen. I mentioned it on my last stream, but recently one of our cats broke my second monitor, which is unfortunate. And I was hoping that the cable I picked up on my way home was going to be compatible with my partner's old monitor and I would be able to use that, but it's not, so I can't. Ooh. Okay, let's make that a little smaller. And it'll be okay if I'm just blocking a little bit of it. Ooh, this is also another gamepad game. Cool. Okay. I think... You know, I'm going to hold that thought in case I'm wrong. We'll just play the game. Since I was a child, I always dreamt about reaching the stars. Back on Earth, I used to meet a friend at the lighthouse he was keeping and look at the stars together. That's lovely. Just the same way we're looking at them now. And among cards and whiskey, I say the whiskey bottle they got by him. From time to time, I looked up and asked myself, what's happening out there? Funny that my job now consists in finding that out. Or better put, helping the Foundation find that out. But hey, I'm here. Alone, but not lonely. After all, I have the entire universe to listen to. And I have you to listen to me. Ooh. Padraig noticed a buzz in his right ear. He first hears the static. And then there's a voice. Ooh, Overseer. Welcome to your first day on the Anglerfish Project. I see you've already attached the probe to your fishing rod. That's great news. It seems that you already know each other, but I feel I must do the proper thing and introduce you both. Padraig, that probe you've attached is called Paul. I love that Paul has a name. I thought the probe would be nameless. Paul, this is Patrick. Also, I hope I'm pronouncing Patrick correctly. That is not a name I've seen before, and I'm assuming I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but maybe I'm wrong. Without Paul, he won't be able to see anything in the sky, so be careful and look after him. You don't want to lose him. Padrig, you are the angler. You will cast Paul into space, and he will receive and decode all the interesting data that's floating around you. That's why you're here. To crawl space. That's what you signed up for. To help the Foundation keep it safe. You bring light into the darkness. That's what the Anglerfish Project is all about. And now, I need to make sure that your equipment works correctly, and teach you the mechanics of the game, I assume. Yeah, I need you to throw Paul into the areas of space where there's some kind of alteration. Different people see these areas differently, so I cannot give you a proper description. But you should recognize them immediately when you see them. Some refer to them as big, bright, trembling patches. That's your catch. I'll be tracking all these transmissions, and will reach out to you whenever I think it's necessary, or if I need specific things from you. Talk to you later, angler. Okay, overseer. Let me have a sip of this lime LaCroix. Okay. Aim. Whoa. Hold and release. I should probably do it there. Okay, now Paul's in position. You must help him decipher the information. Once you've done it, the message will play immediately. Ooh. Okay, I need to stop it on the orange bit. Nope. Did it too early. There we go. This is the first data package we discovered together, Paul. Okay, so you got the message. Your equipment seems to be working fine. Tell me, did you like the message? Oh, sorry, you don't need to reply. This is a one-directional channel only. You have reasons to be this way. Sketchy overseer. I set it for you to think of an answer. I know mine. I don't like it. I told you guys, hey, put something funny. But no, they didn't want to. Instead, we just got test. Can you believe it? Even hello world would be better. Or, I don't know, hello universe? Isn't it better? Oh well, it doesn't matter. You're good to go. Your tasks are complete. Your tasks are simple. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll hop in when I consider it necessary. Don't worry, I'll be monitoring you constantly. I'll eventually read everything you've downloaded, and I'll call you when I consider it necessary. If things get too confusing or boring, remember our motto. We help the people. It helps me. Talk to you later, angler. Really enjoying the colors of this. I was going to say skybox. I don't know how much of it technically is. Can it go all the way around this little rock we're on? Ooh, I think I can. Okay, cool. We're exploring the space. And the comment that I was going to make at the beginning of this and then was like, you know what, I'll wait. I wonder if this mechanic in any way inspired the archery of Many Nights a Whisper. If it was like, hey, we got something here. Like, if we could have a similar and tighter mechanic and have a different, incredibly compelling narrative and make another game. Oh no, say goodbye to Paul. He's never coming back. Next time, be careful not to cast him with all your strength if you aren't aiming at an alteration. Dang. Cable can break and you'll send him to one side of the cosmos forever? What? Well, I think you can count that as a minute. Don't worry, that Paul's gone forever, but you can request a new one. Dang. Follow the sun to reach my campsite. If I get lost, a new one was born inside the machine. So, I thought I had to like aim at the 2 lines going across, which for this one was at the top. For the test one, it was in the middle. But that just made me use too much strength and throw Paul across the galaxy. Won't be the same Paul you bonded with, but it will be a Paul nonetheless. And you'll discover again that he's very nice. That said, no, it's not nice. Sending Paul into outer space. That's mean and expensive, and the old Paul won't forgive you. So please don't do that again. To the new one, he wouldn't do it to you. Dang, sorry, Paul. Alright, let me follow the sun to my spot. And request a new Paul. Like our little igloo-y tent. Okay. Incineration complete. Whoa. I really like that sound. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm aiming at just the purple lights, like that. And I guess I won't aim for those 2 lines at the top, because that's bad. I'll just go for the middle. And I lost Paul again. Oh my gosh. Most of the times he'll be rolling around your asteroid though, so feel free to catch him if you want. But I could always request him. Okay. Let's see if I just threw him somewhere on this little asteroid. I don't think I did. Dang. Okay. We're learning. See, and oh, I didn't need to hold it. That was silly. In Many Nights a Whisper, we learned very quickly that we can only shoot a very short distance at the beginning. Here, though, I only got to do one little test run, and I wasn't clear on how much strength to put in, and then I made some mistakes, but that's okay. Is that better? Okay, you've casted the probe well enough, but you've only committed a small mistake. There's nothing interesting where the probe is, because the probe is outside of the circle. Yes, I understand. I just need to get better at doing that. Try not to start these areas too long. Oh. Okay. How about that? That seems good. Okay. It took me a bit, but we got there. Oh, this is the first one that we've got together, new Paul. This is Paul the Third. Didn't even get to do one together with Paul the Second. Public broadcast. All machinery with synthetic souls are no longer considered safe. If you have any machinery of this kind, please bring it to the closest disposal center. I'll repeat. Paul is bad for you to have, essentially. Synthetic souls are no longer safe. They are an enemy of the Foundation, and they're considered illegal weapons from now on. That message was completely useless, but I see you getting the hang of it. Okay, Overseer. By the way, regarding this being a one-dimensional channel, I hope you're not too sad about it. But I must explain, so listen well. It's very important that you realize that I am not your friend, but Paul can be. I want to say it again so it's clear between us. Even though I'm friendly, I can't be your friend. Do you feel lonely? Don't talk to me, talk to Paul. Pretend he's Wilson from Castaway. They're the same shape. Do you miss Earth? Don't talk to me, talk to Paul. Are you afraid of the future? Don't talk to me, talk to Paul. And please don't expect an answer. It's a machine. Okay, so even though it can write notes to us, it's maybe not sentient enough to be dangerous. It's a machine, and it's a dumb one, by the way. But I assure you, he will listen deeply and care very much about you. Just don't expect an answer, okay? Good. I'm glad it's clear. I'm sorry for that. It's the worst part of this job, you know? Telling you and the others that they don't... Well, you know, it's not an easy task. Talk to you later, Angler. Great work so far. Keep it going. Got one over here. Ooh, we can take a break just by sitting and chilling. Nice. Okay, 2 in a row without messing it up. Boop. I think we are a great team, Paul. SOS. Last 30 seconds recorded. Hey, love. Have you seen my charger? I'm about to shut down. Honey, why are you looking at me like that? Have I done something wrong? Why are you tying me down? Please say something, honey. Don't go. Please don't leave me like this. Real quick aside, that message reminded me of a movie that came out earlier this year called Companion, where it's not a spoiler. It is revealed in the opening seconds of the movie. It's in every single trailer. It's like the whole concept. But there are androids / robotic humanoids that don't know they're robots, and people buy them to have companions. And that message was very much giving me that vibe. Is this one? This collection of lights? No. But this is. Also, Companion is great. I had a really fun time watching that. Signal fail. Huh. That looks like one, though. Do I just need to throw this better? Yep. Oop. Dang it. Okay. It's the first time when we've had 2 of these we need to get. Oh, and I can't have mistakes in between. Understood, game. This is fun. Let's see what it says. Paul III. An advertisement. The most humane food ever. Tastes like chicken, but has no chicken. The favorite of the Foundation employees. Try it out. As someone who's a vegetarian, I would eat something that tastes like chicken, but has no chicken, as long as it also has no other meat. So you're getting the hang of it. I think you're ready for a more important line of work. Listen, there's a situation, and our agents are in the dark. We need your help. You shouldn't worry about the details. The only thing you need to know is that an illegal group has stolen important cargo. That cargo may or may not contain illegal weapons, and we don't know where they are. We need a transmission that contains their coordinates so we can extract that cargo safely. They're using encrypted communications, and they think they're safe, but your probe should be able to break through them. I'm going to expand the frequency range of your probe, so you can access real data now. Give me 1 second. And it's done. You should be able to see more interesting packages now. These messages are going to be encrypted, and won't be as easy to decipher as the other ones. But I know you'll handle it well. Good luck, Angler. Ooh, they're pink and all staticky now. Okay. Well, that one was easy for me. Hey, Patrick. Thank you for handling me with care. Paul III. Hello? Can you read this? It's me, Egan. Oh, I've seen you found an anomaly. That's something I haven't warned you about. There are some regions of space that you can cast your probe into that are different. The probe does a pretty good job blocking them, but sometimes you may find some distressing things. Things that shouldn't be there. They can crack space if you manipulate them too often. But don't worry too much. They aren't common, and the cracks will heal in their due time. You aren't causing permanent damage. However, you shouldn't cast your probe there. There's nothing useful for us. Try other more productive spots next time. See you around, Angler. Well, I think I should cast them there when I find more of them, because I don't trust you. Okay, still nothing to do with the... It's like, kind of like a little constellation of them over there. Ooh. Nope, not good enough. Ooh, but another one of these. I'm interested in that. Can't wait to see what this one says. Paul the Third. Oh, Egan again. Patrick, is that you? It's been a long time. Do you still remember me? We used to meet at my lighthouse to play cards and look at the stars. It's our friend. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I want to find more of these and continue tearing the universe apart to talk to my friend. Good job, partner. You're the best angler I've met. Thanks, Paul 3. Intercepted CCTV. Mommy, let's play hide and seek. Again? Aren't you tired already? No, I want more! Okay, one last time. But after that, you're gonna shower and we're gonna have dinner. Understood? Okay! Yeah, I'm sure that was very important for the Foundation to retrieve. Very into how these like tears look. Ooh. All right, let's decipher this one. Oh, dang. Okay, we got a lock to break. Cool. Do you think we'll be able to work together forever? I don't think so, Paul 3. I'm sorry. Interceptor radio. Okay, we got the cargo, and it's full of souls. What do we do now? You said in your plan that we should be leaving through that highway that is completely locked down now. If we had followed my plan, we'd be safe now. Ooh. Alright, I want to find another message from our friend. Ideally. Oop. Awesome. We just did. Cool. This is getting easy. Egan. We lost our sea. Are you lost too, Patrick? Did you lose everything? Is that the real reason you're here? Is it my fault you're here? Yeah, I like seeing that just form in real time in front of us. Alright. How many more of those can we find? How badly can we tear things apart? Okay. Glad I pulled that back early and didn't lose Paul. Ooh, I didn't even notice this one before. Cool. Break the lock. Oop. Nice, okay. Thought I botched that one. Great job. Thanks, Paul 3. There's animals, the fish, the vegetables, and now they've taken us. Ooh. A lot of redacted. To a nice place. Oh no. Is the Foundation responsible for what's happening? We're the best team. Glad you think so, Paul 3. Interceptor radio. Safe? It cannot be safe driving 1,000 miles through the desert without enough fuel. We cannot hide there for months without food or water until things calm down. We would all already be dead by the time we can be extracted. That was no plan. That is suicide. Okay. It's another spot right there. But I want to just do a little look around. Yeah, for one of these. Cool. Ooh, this one's going a bit quicker. Dang it. Nailed it the second time, at least. I can't believe we've seen 10 packages already. Redacted. A lot of redacted, guys. So, our sea, our resources, our life. Woo. They are... The foundation, yeah, okay. Foundation, bad. Okay, I want to kind of actively avoid finding things helpful for the foundation for a bit. But we'll see what's presented for us. I can only throw Paul at what's here. Okay, that's one for the foundation. But is there anything from our bud? Not that I'm seeing. Okay. Off by a little bit. Whoa. Okay, cool. What's next? I don't know, Paul. Those are your words, not mine. Trying to drive through a blocked highway is riskier than going low profile. We're in the middle of Luminous Sector 2. On our massive ship we barely know how to drive, with 2 suicidal options to choose from. We're loaded with what they now call illegal weapons. Why is it so hard to acknowledge them as sentient? Look, I'm sorry, but please tell us, what do we do now? That's what we needed. In the middle of Lumina D2 sector. We got it. Sentient beings? These guys are delusional. That was a first job very well done. Good job, Angler. Glad you're with us. You can rest a bit if you want. You earned it. But if you want to keep going, I won't be the one stopping you. I'll contact you later. Okay. Are there any other messages from our friend right now, though? Yes, there are. Let's do that again. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. Cool. Break lock. Do you think we'll be able to help with this one? I hope so. What is the Foundation? A company? A government? We help the people? This guy does look like an angler to me. Yellow rain jacket, white beard, big boots. Ooh, here we go. Also, I wonder if the person who said they wouldn't be the one to stop us will be the one to stop us, since I have not taken a break, but I'm also not doing things beneficial to them. But we'll see. Dang, really? Dang it, did it too early. Another great catch. Listen to mommy, okay? We're gonna play hide and seek now. And we're a team. I'm gonna help you hide now, and then it's gonna be my turn. Ooh. I like the animation. Oh my god. Of the... Well, here. This. Once it does the break lock screen and everything, I like that. Cool. Okay. I really like you. Thanks, Paul the Third. Egan again. I'm sending you a present, Padraig. I'm gonna give you the real thing. The Foundation won't like it. But I'm sure you will forgive me after all these years. It's a new probe. Unlocked. No more censorship. I'm going to burn this one up, so you can go and get a new one. Your probe terminal should be working slightly differently now. Go try it out. Cheers, your friend Egan. See, here we go. Angler, I don't know what you're doing, but stop doing it. The readings I'm getting are not normal. What are you doing? You cannot read your movements anymore. And I noticed there are way more anomalies than there should be. You should be avoiding all the anomalies you can from now on. They are dangerous, and you shouldn't be surrounded by so many. Your probe is malfunctioning. I know it's going to be hard for you, but I have to ask you to get a new one. Well, my dude, I am going to get a new one, but I don't think it's going to be Paul 4? I'm guessing it's going to have a new name. Cool. Oh, it's not Paul 4, it's Paul 2. It's a new Paul 2. My old friend Patrick. So good to talk to you after so long. I was admiring the stars as we used to do together, and then I found you. I'm glad I did. Now that you've unlocked Probe, I can talk to you. It's not easy to modify these things from so far away. So you are very much welcome, my friend. But, anyways, I can't believe you actually did it. You decided to go into space in the end. I also can't believe you're working for the Foundation after everything they did to us. Is this really the life you want to live? Sorry, gotta leave. I have something in the oven, and I think it's burning. Talk to you soon, my friend. Dang it. There we go. Ooh, there's a bug on the screen. This looks like a bug to me. This is the what am I doing here? Package rediscovered together. That's funny. Unedited. Ooh, that's interesting. So this is it. Is this how it goes? They come in, drain our sea, our resources, our life, and then they leave? And we can't do anything about it because it's going to be good for us? How is it going to be good for us, exactly? They are killing us. You have to believe in the Foundation. If they say it's good, I'll believe them. Can you get me that sandwich over there, please? A sandwich? Are you for real? Patrick, stop that. Stop casting your probe. There is something that is going very wrong. Did you do something to your probe? I read here you're accessing data you're not supposed to. Are you really the person you said you were? I'm starting to have my doubts about you. If you are with us, you won't cast your probe anymore, you hear me? We'll fix the situation on our side. Talk to Paul. Get to know each other a bit better. Tell him how your life on Earth was if you want. Keep yourself busy throwing your probe into space if you want to be merry. Without probing your... Keep yourself busy without throwing your probe in space. There we go. Well, I'm going to keep throwing them. Where's the rest of me? Ooh. There's nothing left. They took everything. The animals, the fish, the vegetables. Now they've taken us all too. I think there's only a few of us left. Where are they bringing us? I doubt they're bringing us to a nice place. Does anyone know anything about it? Ooh, there we go. Cool. Is it always so dark out here? I've taken to just reading what's new in these messages, like the Paul 2 parts. Listen to mommy, okay? We're gonna play hide and seek now, and we're a team. I'm gonna help you hide now, and then it's gonna be my turn. Some people are gonna come now, but you can't make a noise, or then you'll be caught, and we'll lose. Do you understand? Yes. Okay, enter here, and remember, not a single noise. We're gonna win. Now it's my turn. I'll come to you when I know we've won. Until then, stay still, my love. They may not understand you, but there's nothing wrong with you. I love you. Egan. Has the Foundation contacted you already? They must have. Or they will soon. They don't like it, do they? The Foundation doesn't exist where I am. It's so great. I'm free now. I took the liberty of turning your new probe so it could listen better to what the Foundation is actually doing. I did this for your sake, Patrick. You deserve to know. They don't like it because you can see what they're doing. You're starting to know too much about them. Oh my god, has it been dig this whole time, or is there a typo? Have I been in my brain replacing where the R and the D are, or is there a typo? You too, and I think you're starting to become expensive. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna have to check next time his name pops up and see if I have caught a typo, which I am certainly prone to myself, or if my brain has just been misreading this name the entire game. Okay, yeah, I think that was just a typo. Hey, Patrick. Okay, yeah, why can't I move by myself? Ooh. The mirror. Why have you trimmed your beard? You don't like it? God, no. Well, I don't want to be mean, but have you lost your mind? Alright, I'll never cut it short, I promise. Is this him with it cut short, or has he gone shorter before? Whoa. I like how close the sweat is to us. I wish I had legs too. I'm sorry, Paul, too. I wish you had legs as well. But I'd still be casting you into space, so. Thank you. I'll look after it. Of course, you'll look after it. It's your boat now. You'll want to look after it if you want to make a living out of it. Ooh. I think this is like the quickest we've found a second one. Your boss is scary. Yep. Come on. Come in, Patrick. I've already set up the table with the cards and everything. It's all there waiting for us. I don't know why my brain froze for a second there trying to read waiting for us. Let's open that nice bottle you brought me for my birthday. If we're lucky, it'll last longer than tonight. Maybe we can spot those weird circles in the sky tonight, too. I'm sure they are trying to say something. Angler, listen, and listen well. Now I know what's going on, and I don't like it at all. So I'm going to tell you what you have to do, and you are going to do it. You're going to stop casting your probe in those special little regions of space, into those anomalies. That's the mirror you're playing with, and mirrors can break. All our probes lock the incoming data from there for a reason. You shouldn't have to know this, but to stop you from destroying everything, I'll tell you. The mirror is a folded dimension of space that keeps all the memories of the universe. These memories work like a magnet. Emotionally charged memories will tend to be close to the person or object that experienced them. Your probe, Paul 2, is tuned to be able to attract some of these memories from their location and bring them to where he is. The Foundation can tune the probe so we can see what we're interested in. We made it that way to keep everybody safe, according to us. Haven't you noticed those cracks that have been appearing around you? Your actions are the cause. What you've done is break that lock somehow, and if you keep doing that, you run the risk of breaking the fabric that ties space and time together. Maybe I want to. Nobody wants you to do that. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm thinking you don't want to do that either. I do, though. So I'm going to propose some healthy alternatives for your mind, body, and especially for the universe. You can sit down and talk to Paul. You can actually do the job you're being paid for, which is informing us about what's going on in space. The normal alterations. The useful ones. You can also do absolutely nothing. And here's a friendly reminder. You can't do what you're doing. Well, I'm going to ignore you. I think I'm happier working with you. Oh, okay, that was a nice one. That was a nice one, Paul, too. Not like a confused or afraid one. Just think I'm happy working with you. Mirror. Patrick, you should find yourself a good wife. You spend too much time with that fella in the lighthouse. Not everybody needs a romantic partner in their life, and also, not every man needs a wife. I'm saying this as someone who is married, but still. Let him be him. Or them. I don't know Patrick's pronouns. I shouldn't assume that this old bearded person is a man. You seem to be the only one that refuses to believe he is crazy, but he is. Very much so, if you ask me. Have this pint. It's on me. I'd like you to see more around here and less around there. I'm not interested, pal. I was about to say, I don't see any tears around here, so I'm going to see if we can make one. And we can. Yeah, I think the top of the lock going back and forth quick is a really satisfying little thing to watch. Do you think this will be Egan again? I do. The mirror. Have you brought the books I asked for, Patrick? Yes, here they are. What do you want to do with them? They look complicated. I told you I want to understand what these circles have to say. I think you may be wasting your time, but best of luck with that, Egan. It's fun, isn't it? Reading the circles, I spent a long time in my lighthouse deciphering the code I could spot with my telescope. I did it by hand. It took me a month or two to get each one right. I started to read things about myself. Things I said, things I wish I hadn't said, things I forgot I wanted to forget come back. And then I started reading things I was going to say. And I started seeing you and the things you were going to do. Then I started to understand I could modify these circles. I could also send things through. And before I noticed, I set myself through. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was going to do it until it was too late. I was experimenting. And I've been looking for you since then, Patrick. It's lonely here without you. And what I've seen about you, I'd say it's only there too. There's still water here. There are seas, and the earth is alive. There is life here, Patrick. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try to use that now. Of just like, look where I have made a bunch of tears, and look where there's a gap. And hope that I find fairly consistently our next signal. So far, it's worked pretty well. 2 for 2. I'm glad I'm not alone out here. Me too, Paul. 2. But I can find him. He must be there somewhere. Stop it. He is not coming back. Accept it. It was probably in a storm. Egan is gone, and your mind will be gone too unless you accept it. Here's your pint anyway. I won't serve you anymore tonight. Please, Patrick. You've had more than enough. Well, lost my friend. Let me be sad for a day. I've lost a couple friends this last year and a half, and I've been sad for more than a day. Are we friends? I think we could be. We're learning a lot together, and we're apparently doing something very dangerous together. Can bond over that. What is the Foundation? You can see them everywhere. But what are they? A company? A government? We don't know anymore. When I hear people talking about it, they refer to it more like a god. They sound more like organized crime to me. We help the people. More like we help ourselves. Since I just haven't come out and said it, I guess. I'm really liking this game. If I had played this before the existence of Many Nights of Whisper, it would have made me excited ahead of time for Many Nights of Whisper. I was not aware of that game at all until it came out, and I heard a little bit about it being good and short, so that's why I eventually played it and absolutely adored it. But I'm really enjoying this too. Do you think I am alive? Paul, I do think you're alive in some capacity, and that is why all these dark things seem to be happening to other beings like you. Egan, would you like to live there? There where? Among the stars. I don't think so. I love the sea too much. I love this lighthouse. I'm happy living below this light. I think I would like to live there one day. But I would have to lose everything I have now to consider it. Hope it never happens. Well, I'm not going anywhere, Patrick. Neither am I then. But you're both so far apart. And you did go somewhere. These memories are... These memories are sad, aren't they? I wish things had turned out differently back then. But I have some good news. Turns out these circles aren't only useful to receive data, you can also send a mass through them, but it's a bit more complicated. I'm not sure if anyone else knows how to do it, really. But I think we can try again. Leave the past behind and start anew. I can set up a circle that can bring you where I am. Of course, only if you want to, but it's gonna be the only way we can see each other again. Dude, yes. Go be bros, or more than bros, somewhere else, together. I just need to find where. Ooh. I see you didn't listen. Well, what you're doing is very dangerous. As you're not listening to me, we're coming by to stop you. Patrick, good news! I've managed to set up the circle for you to come. You don't need to do anything different. You only need to cast the probe as usual. But this time you won't be reading anything. Instead, you'll be transported to where I am. Oh, and I'm sorry, but I think I took over communication that was already going on. I'll disconnect so you can listen to what they have to tell you. I hope I'll get to see you soon. You understand that everything's at stake. Will you still do it? I'm sure I don't need to repeat it to you again. Please, Patrick, do the right thing. Fuck off, Overseer. Ooh. I liked the speeding up and shrinking and then just like one slower one. That was actually just a really satisfying little series of button prompts. What is a sentient soul? It's what you seem to be, Paul, too. Welcome. Patrick hears a roar, the sound of another universe breaking apart. Silence follows. He doubts. Then he starts to feel the sea breeze, the splashes of seawater on his skin, the smell of slightly charred home-baked cookies. We have a lot to talk about, my friend. The stars are looking bright tonight. He smiles. And they cry. And I'm almost crying. My heart. That was so nice. This was so good. Yeah, loved that. Oh, and yeah, it's interesting. So this one lists allies, but includes a special thanks to Deconstructeam, and I see at least one of the Deconstructeam devs' names listed as well. So even the solo ones, there's still like some sort of collaboration going on. Very cool. Wow. Okay. That was so good. I'm not surprised. It was just so good. I really loved that. I am extra happy to be playing these. Okay, what do we got next? Let's check out the calendar game. I think I'm going to go ahead and play it and then open the PDFs about it to check the art out after the fact. Yes, Windows, I would like to run this anyway. It's still got a spinning wheel. Hopefully it's open here in a moment. In the meanwhile, I'm going to help my lips be a little less dry. And help my body be a little less dry. Reconsidering the sentence I just said. Okay. Make this windowed again. And go back to OBS for a moment. Oh, it opened twice. That's silly. Okay. Here we go. Another controller game. Awesome. And interestingly, like, just the options in general have been the same for the 3 games we've played so far. So this is International Space Agency Calendar Shoot 2023. We got some lo-fi beats. And we got a game to start. Good day. Today you'll be playing the role of a renowned photographer. The International Space Agency has commissioned you to photograph a team of astronauts to publish a charity calendar for 2023. Take your time with each subject. You know what to do. Samantha Nielsen. Hi, I'm Samantha Nielsen. Nice to meet you. I'm so excited about the photo shoot. I can't thank you enough for taking time to do this calendar. Not only because of the charity project, I'm hoping for this to be a team-building experience for the crew. Everyone's on edge after the intensive training they've put us through to prepare for this big mission. Especially Colonel Winters. There's a Colonel Winters and Band of Brothers. Is this a low-key Band of Brothers reference? He's been weird, to say the least, lately. Look at me here babbling on. What do you need me to do? Is standing here alright? I'm in your hands, and my hands are in my pockets. Ooh. Okay, I dig this little robot. I like the heart. I like the pumpkin. Jack-o'-lantern vibes. Got a rainbow. We got some assortment of outer space craft and trees. A cactus. This is like low-key Spider-Man coded. At least the colors, like, red with some black lines and blue. Oh, this is very silly. Okay. What props should we place here? We're gonna start basic. I'm just gonna throw this in here. Hold to rotate. Ooh. Modify the distance. And let's place it there. Cool. Okay, it's just suspended in the air, leaning a little bit. We're gonna be pretty basic right now, and then play with things more as we go, I think. Autofocus. That's helpful. Modify attributes, change attributes. Whoa. I don't know what some of these are. I'm assuming this is field of view and height. What is this? Exposure. Filters. Ooh. Okay. This is... Okay, this is not as subtle as I thought initially it was. What are you? Oh! Well, but why is it just changing that over there and not, like, this whole big backdrop? We're just gonna have space. I don't know what this last one's changing. Okay, though. January, very basic photo. Alright, I think I'm gonna get more detailed. Roser Fabregat? Ugh, I should just not even say names unless they're like John Smith or something. I've been said to state my name for the camera. I am Roser Fabregat. But you aren't recording, are you? This is not a video camera. Are there surveillance cameras in the studio? Sorry, I am not on my best right now. I barely slept for 5 hours. Yesterday I had an unscheduled late training session with Cal Penn. Cal Penn is an actor, and is 2 words. I think he has some sort of issue trusting women. He keeps saying I'm too green, and it's grinding me to the bone. I'm sure he wants what's best for the mission, but whatever. Not your problem. I'm sorry. Do your thing. Okay. I am gonna do my thing. Ooh. A sign. Okay. Yeah, let's actually... Well, let's put some of these things in here. Place. Let's stick this up in the air somewhere. How did this game come to be? Like the whole photo shoot functionality and everything, like all this is like very fun. It feels very random that it's like astronauts. I'm very much glad that this exists. I like the character art. I think is pretty similar to Many Nights a Whisper. It's just very fun and random to me that this is a thing that I'm playing right now, and I dig it. Angel wings. I have this like little teeny thing. Oh, assign it to her. She can be holding it? Yep, that's funny. If I was putting together a astronaut photo shoot, it would probably be not that dissimilar from this. Let's just take her more just because we can. And also just to make them more different from each other. Ooh. We're gonna zoom in a bit. All right. That's February. Yeah, because in January I took it from so far out you can just see beyond the backdrop, which is funny. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name. I will butcher it. And I tried learning French for a little bit, for like a year, just using an app for 15 minutes a day, but that was 4 years ago by the time I stopped, and I don't remember any of it, and never got actually good at it. I'm super pumped, I tell you. This is going to be the hardest mission I've ever been on, but I'm up to the challenge. I mean, usually it's challenging enough on the technical side of things, but knowing that this time we may be expecting interference from a third party, who would have expected the space race to reignite after so many decades of crisis? Ooh, here's Colonel Winters. Shut the fuck up. Yes, sir. Son of a bitch. Okay, photo time. Make me look good, alright? So, yeah. One thing I'm curious about, though, is this stuff. Like, cancel. Oh my god, then I can throw it behind them. Well, understood for the future. Nope, I don't want. Bring this back up. Put that behind them. Let's rotate a little bit. Place it. Okay. well, you're gonna be a wizard. Just because. Why not? Any of these look especially wizardy? Maybe. Nope, that's pirate costume. Casual wear. What is this one called? Robot costume? Okay, you're a skeletal wizard. With a guitar. And you're enjoying it. Alright. I mean, it is February, right? There. That's February for some reason. We got a skeletal wizard playing guitar and front of a waterfront in a big city with a heart in the air. It wasn't even February, it was March. Oh my god. Okay, here's Calpin, not Calpen. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Nice mustache, my dude. Have they properly debriefed you on the purpose of this photo shoot? They have not. Well, maybe they have. Charity, but... See? I didn't think so. Creating a charity calendar is but the surface. I'm going to explain it bluntly to you, because those pencil pushers often get lost in the formalities. Make us look venturesome. Make us look human and approachable. But especially, make us look like someone you'd forgive after a tragic accident. Oh, dang. So, you're expecting third-party interference and also for that third party to die? Okay, no questions. You are a professional, right? Let's make sure to bring out those emotions. I think I'm going to make you a pirate. I don't know if people would forgive a pirate after an accident. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. We're going to find out, though. Oh my god. See? You're into it. Can you have the gun and be holding this present? No. Okay. It's like the pirate has a present for you. The present is a tragic accident. Will you forgive them? Alright, gonna put that there. And have a second one. Because why not? Need to adjust this a bit. And send it. Oh, no, send it farther back. Pressing the wrong button. There we go. Cool. What do you do? Ooh. Can I find that code somewhere? Can I read that in a book? Nope, that's assigning it. It's a life support system? Wait, what does he look like with this? Okay. Alright. Let's remove that. Alright. So some people will be doing this stuff together later, and then everyone in December. That's fun. Is there anywhere I can go to learn the code? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nope. 7, 1, 5. Do any of these turn green when I push them? No, they're all yellow. Okay. Alright, maybe we'll figure that out eventually. Maybe we won't. I'm gonna sneak one little spacey looking friend in the background. Oh. Except I messed it up. I have both not really memorized the controls yet, and at times forgotten to look at them. Modify distance. You're just gonna be at a funky angle. Place. Okay. Whoa. Let's back up a little bit. Oh, maybe not that much. Try to not have the white floor in the back. Let's change this. Probably gonna do island. Yep, island we do. Island we do. Let's go no filter. How dark can we make this? It could go really dark. Okay. Alright. April's done. We're a third of the way through this really terrible calendar I'm making. Colonel Bennett Winters looks like a hard ass. I'm Colonel Bennett Winters. Take a picture and kindly fuck off. Okay, dude. Well. Since you're a meanie, what is this? A monocle? You are wearing a monocle, dude. Monocle Cupid. And, you're in pajamas, because why not? Okay. Well, what if your face is just not even in this? I mean, we wouldn't see your monocle then, but what if you're just like that? It totally changed the skin tone, blocking out the light and stuff. That's really funny. Yeah, his whole outfit, everything is so dark now. Okay, what if it's just above your head instead of literally covering your face? And we're gonna just knock out this month quickly in this very dumb way. And you're gonna be surrounded by flowers. Because you can be. And hold. There's a little bit of the white background on the top, but that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it, because this team is on some sketchy mission. I don't need them to look that good. Oh my god, Doc. Hey, Orion. Oh my god, look at you. I could move you? Could I have moved the other people too? Okay, I thought I, like, messed you up. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm no longer picking them up. Okay, now I can pick them up. We're just placing you a little farther back. Ah. So excited about Orion. Do all of these interact with him too? Look at the little angel. So cute. Tinfoil hat? What? Oh my god, I love Orion. How do you do with this top hat? Oh my god. What do they call this outfit? Oh, this is an alien costume? Okay, so he can't wear the costumes, but Orion can wear the hats. And glasses. Alright. Is the president just gonna be beside them? Yeah. That's kind of funny. Excited about present. This is the vibe I'm going for like May or June, whatever non-Christmassy month that we got going on. Look at them. I mean, I guess clouds. Clouds are the background. Look at this dog. I almost don't want to take a picture, but I will. I need to advance. And Orion will be back, at least for December when it's everyone. Orion will be back. My favorite month. You know why? Because of summer? No, because we get to be together on the calendar. Of course. We women need to stick together, right? We're already shipping off too much testosterone to space as it is. Real talk, I don't know if I could survive Calpen. I keep saying Calpen instead of Calpen. This is not the actor from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Yeah, a bit too much of a boy club, the agency. They're always keeping things from us, those three. Yeah, it's not fair that we're always the last to know about the mission updates. Who are they always talking to, anyway? I don't know. But I saw how Calpin and Adev got into a fist fight 2 nights ago. Dang. I just hope they don't bring that kind of toxicity on board. Oh, they will. Yuck. Anyway, happy thoughts. We don't want to bring all this gloom to the calendar. Right. I'm ready. I could have been moving them this whole time. And they can pose differently. Okay, I have no idea what the vibe is actually going to be like for this photo, but we're exploring the space a little bit. We got new poses. We've changed their placements. Casual wear. You look like you're in a commercial, but you're in a calendar. That is kind of a commercial. What is this outfit called? That is a spacesuit in addition to jumpsuit. Samantha, you're not the one I meant to put in this. That's fine. Oh, it's a different color for you. It's not gold. Okay, well, I don't know what this vibe is. Let's throw a rock in here just because I haven't used it yet. What's another thing I have not used? Someone's gonna have a mug. Someone's gonna hold a book. Let's just throw a stool here, because again, it's a thing I haven't used. Oh, and it is floating. Don't need to do in that. And, I didn't use all of these. I haven't used the UFO for sure, so that can go in here. Above the rock somewhere. There, it's like peeking through the green screen vibe. Kind of smashing someone's head. That's fine. Whoa, let's back this up a little bit. Just that height since we're not getting load for a dog. Still wish this green screen backdrop could be bigger, but that's okay. Maybe it can be, and I'm just kind of botching it. And y'all are just... yeah, I still don't know what this PWD does. I don't notice it changing anything. I'm sure it is, but I don't know. Let's keep the garden vibe going with the rock and the UFO and stuff. And we'll take photo. That's it. We can't trust Samantha? What? Why? She's the best. The nicest of the team, I'd say. Precisely. She's too nice. She's putting thoughts in everyone's heads. Are you sure you're not just jealous of her performance reviews? Those performance levels are outlandish. She must have tampered with the test in some way. Let it go, Calvin. It's not healthy. You're always obsessing over every minor detail. Every minor detail when you get competitive. I don't know. This time is different. Look, you're my best friend. I'm going to watch over you. The only thing that matters is that the mission becomes a success. And stop fretting about those dreams about fucking up in front of the whole world. Okay. You are right. I'm sorry. Thank you. Now let this person work, alright? Big smiles. We are ready. I would like to see how other people have done this, because I bet there's like so much fun and silliness and like cool things you could do. I am just not much of a photographer, clearly. I don't have the vision. Here, let's see if some cool shades can boost his confidence. Look at him. His mustache almost looks like it's smiling. Okay, they're both gonna be in tuxes now. Just cause. Look at these dudes. That is how you pose with a banana? Sure. Just gonna throw another heart in here. Because why not? Cool. We're gonna throw a rainbow in here. Rotate. Ooh. Let's rotate it better. I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. Nah. That's good enough. Where there's gonna be an island behind them. That's it. That's what we got. You know what? My favorite so far. Dog. Orion is back. Isn't this guy adorable? Yeah, he is. Wish I could bring Orion with us on the mission. I mean, it'd be great for morale. Woof. Oh, I know you want to come, puppy. But it's not safe for you, my friend. And I hope there comes the day in which animals can accompany us on missions. Everything would be easier. I mean, where's he gonna poop? Maybe not everything would be easier. I feel bad for the team, I truly do. They're the best pilots and engineers I've ever had the honor to serve with. But I only know discipline and tough love to keep a team in check. Too old to learn new tricks at this point. But the future is bright. I have my hopes high for Samantha. I truly believe she's going to be a great commander one day. She knows how to do things differently. She managed to see beyond my tough act and has become a great console and friend. I can't connect with the newer generations like Roser especially. It's as if Roser speaks a different language altogether. She evades me, keeps everything in her tiny journal, always taking notes. Look at me rambling on. It's good this is my last mission. Retirement is due for this old horse. Shoot ahead. Look at how perfect Orion is. Look at him. But I just keep this one very simple. I was silly, bordering on mean to Colonel Winters before. Okay, maybe not mean, but I was very simple for Colonel Winters since he did not want to do this. He was not very enthusiastic. Room. Sure, we'll go room. This makes it look kind of old. Dunes is what I had. Okay, that's it. Just a dude and his dog is the vibe. And they're both looking a little away from the camera. Ooh, the spooky season. Are you gonna go for a Halloween vibe, or is that too obvious for a renowned photographer? Lasange, come on, let's get this over with. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. For God's sake, take a chill pill, Winters. Excuse me? You heard me, old fart. This is a fucking photo shoot. You've got no authority here. What? It's alright, Roser. Just get over this. Fucking amateurs, that's what you all are. Shut up, Grandpa. Go and break your hip before taking off? Oh, dang. Or something so we can properly do our jobs out there, okay? Whoa. uh, Ooh, that's kind of fun. Then let's give some different silly hats, just because I haven't really utilized these very much. I don't even remember who I gave it to. Colonel Winters. I just think this is funny. Yeah, we're just doing this because it amuses me. And that's the important thing, right? That's it. there's just so many random props that they could add to this. There could be a 2024 edition and a 25. Just have a little different narrative tone characters throughout and all sorts of extra stuff. That was fun. Everything alright, Calpin? Yes, why wouldn't it be? I don't know, you've been avoiding me for days. You are imagining things. Come on, are you still sour because I beat you in the anaerobic test? No. Then it's because I heard how bad your Portuguese is the other day. Who were you talking to anyway? None of your concern. Woof. Love Orion. Orion, also just a fun name for a dog, and a great dog name for a space game. Come on. Chill, Calpin. You're scaring poor Orion. I'm sorry, I was trying to... It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. From now on, I will stick strictly to professional talk. Thank you. So I have the scene. I'm ready to shoot. Can I just give everyone a stool? And would they actually sit on them, maybe? Would you sit on the stool, maybe? That's definitely floating in the air. But there, that's on the ground now. Also definitely floating, now that I see that. Use the stools, maybe. Just since Orion's on one, it'd be fun if... Nope, he's just standing on it. Well, that's kind of what I... kind of what I was going for. Oh my gosh. Can I have this in the air? Just throwing it there. I'm gonna give them their suits. Orion, you're the best. Yeah, I kind of like if he's just like casually snoozing and ignoring this. But we're gonna go for something like this. There you go, there's November. You got the last month with everybody. I'm glad Orion has been in a third of the months. Okay, team, this is an important one. Everyone say cheese. Please don't. This person takes ages to take a photo. I'm sorry, why'd you call me out like that? Haha, you bet. Come on, don't yank their chain. I'm not even wearing a chain to yank. Okay, look, I'm gonna smile for the last one. It doesn't suit you at all. Come on, appreciate a man's effort. I'll join you, Calpin. Oh my god, this is rarer than a neutrino collision? Camera, do your thing. I mean, I think I'm gonna just throw a bunch of the spacey things in again. And, like, keep this a little classic. Like, okay, it's just them in their jumpsuits. Everybody's here, like a Smash Bros. Trailer. And, let this be how I portray them. Astronauts. I have no idea what the hell the code is for that thing on the wall in the back. And no idea where to even look to figure it out. I totally did not notice this casket the entire game. That's funny. I'm so curious what is in here. Like, is it something silly? Is it something dark? Is it a secret? I don't know. And I guess I will not know. Here's the crew. There's December. Pretty much everybody looking in slightly different directions. Feels very natural. Thank you so much for this fantastic photo session. I had a lot of fun. And thank you so much for taking such good care of us. Can't wait to see the end result. Wish us luck. We're going to the moon. Is there going to be something dark happening, like third-party interference? Or, whoa, establishing connection with Agent Dime Zone. Connecting. Connection secured. Terrible news, Agent Dime Zone. You didn't manage to neutralize all the spies. As I'm sure you already saw on the news, a malfunction caused the rocket to explode and killed the whole ISA and Panis crew. What? So I was actually an agent and I needed to figure out what was in that. Probably to keep people alive. Wow, this is a heavy blow for both society and our agency, but we persist in our unending task of safekeeping peace and progress. The agency thanks you for your service. I got everybody killed because I couldn't figure out the lock. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, minus the very bleak ending. This was a delightful time. I really liked it. I am gonna take a quick little break and use the bathroom. But I will be back. Okay, I am back. Eventually, in the future, I will have some sort of video to have going when I need a little break. Especially as I do more and more 3 to 5 hour streams and not all like sub 2 hour ones like many of them have been. Before we move on to our next game, I want to see if we can take a look at the like documents that they also uploaded with like art and whatnot for the calendar game. Here. Okay, cool. Oop. You know what? I'll just leave this as it is. I know my camera's getting a little bit blocked, but that's fine. So, there's just 2 different PDFs that I thought we'd look at quick, because it's just cool that they even were uploaded and exist. This one with references and stuff. Yeah, I dig all these logos. Lots of classic NASA stuff. And like actual photo shoots of astronauts. That Moonshot 1970 thing looks cool. Top secret. Like the little see you soon. Yeah, this is cool. Ooh. Different logos. Yeah, it's just cool to me that all this stuff is also just there, available to download for free and just like take a look at. Cool. Okay, there's a second one too. Okay, I was just looking quick. There's like a... Oh yeah, it's still in the window. Cool. It's not the same, but there is kind of overlap. Ooh, we got the official blue, deep space blue, secret files yellow, supernova yellow. I like this logo a lot. Do we think this exists? Like, I know it looks like it's just a digital mock-up, but did they actually have one of these made? Oh my god, yeah. This image is what the whole game is. Okay, I am so thankful, by the way, that Orion could not go on the mission. Since I effed up and everybody died, very glad Orion lives on anyway. Ugh, so good. Love Orion. Okay. Well, now that we have gone through those, it's time for another game. We have 2 left. I'm going to do Sunset Shift next, and then we'll have just 1 more to wrap up from there. One of these 2 games is a driving game, and I think it is Sunset Shift. And that might be a nice vibe to have right now. Just a possibly chill driving. almost there. Run anyway. It's funny. When I don't have a game up, you can see in the top right corner a little bit of something else on the screen. There's actually a whole giant silly collage that my partner and I made that is just outside of the rest of the frame in OBS. Can I show it? Yeah, here. We got a picture of Denver and one of our cats who opened the door. Just, yeah, lots of silliness. So that is secretly, or not so secretly, what the rest of this pink background is. And now that I have revealed my secret, let's play a game. There we go. Okay. Do I want to tinker with this? I do. Might as well just be this big and have this little bit of pink to the side. Start. Join me for this thought experiment as I itch my face. You're going to be playing as yourself. Okay, we're not a renowned photographer this time. We are Chris. Imagine the situation with me. Last weekend, you were out by yourself, and you met a nice man at a cafe. His name was DeMont, and he was quite handsome, to be honest. You two really connected. You opened yourself up like you usually don't do. Funny thing, DeMont happens to be the son of a very rich man. I mean, his name sounds fancy to me. So when he hears that you are in dire need of money, he offers you a gig. You couldn't be a sugar daddy, he had to employ me, because capitalism. You're going to be driving a garbage truck on a small island to collect the trash produced by some vacational villas. Doesn't matter if you don't have a license or experience driving. Whoa, it should. It's a private island. Traffic rules, along with many other rules, don't apply here. Plus, the garbage truck is adapted to your physical needs. The only thing that matters is that this man really likes you and wants you to help him set up this garbage collection system for his father's island. You'll be working together. You're gonna have fun. It's just a couple hours a day. It pays a lot. And you can enjoy yourselves in one of the villas while you're not on the job. Sounds too good to be true. And also, aside from reverie, that was just beautiful. It was just somewhat straightforward, and what it was just very beautiful, chill vibes. Everything else has been here is what you're being presented, here is the sinister thing underneath. So I don't trust this man or his dad. For this thought experiment, imagine this is something down your alley. Because today is your first day on this job. Ooh. Hello? Is the radio working? Yeah? Okay. Excited for your first day? The job is simple. Just follow the main road and you'll see a sign indicating the location of each town. Just go over there and empty their dumpsters, alright? There are 4 towns in total. Come back to the station when you're done. Alright, accelerate, steer, brake, dump, load. Advanced dialogue. Thank you, and enjoy the drive. Okay, yeah. We'd be driving a garbage truck, and we're crashing it into a tree almost immediately. I'm gonna go left. I've actually spent a lot of time driving in games this year. Although a lot of that was playing Promised Mascot Agency, which I had a very good time with. Stop the truck within the garbage collection point. Okay. We stopped. And we're full of garbage. Time to hit the road again. 3 towns to go. Alright. We go right to town. Really enjoying the song. Very much like the water sky color combo we got going. Oh my god. Oh no. I have gotten us a bit stuck and need to turn around. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We got there. Ooh, cones are blocking the road there. Oh my god. I don't know if it is 100% my driving and this is terrible, or if a little hint of it is also I can't even say stiffness of the turning. It's not the controls at all. It's just me. Ooh, here's a spot. Look at you, already a pro. So you know how to handle this, so I'll kick back and relax a bit. Let me know if there are any complications. Have fun. 2 down, 2 to go. Truck's looking pretty full. I mean, not full, but not like it's only half empty full. Like it might be too much in the end. But we'll see. Ooh, it's a cool bridge. Ugh, turn left better, me. I swear I was turning right. Maybe a sliver of it is also the controls and not me. Sometimes it feels like it's pretty responsive turning. Sometimes it's going slower than I want it to as I turn. And then I crash into something. Okay, here is the third one. Okay, not my best parking, but we got it. 1 more to go, and then we just need to drop it off. I don't know which one I haven't gotten yet. We're just gonna keep going right. We should find the last one eventually, right? It says left town, but I'm also pretty sure I have not been over here, so I'm gonna just go over here and ignore the sign pointing me in presumably the right direction. Like, what is this little area here? I don't know. It's inviting, like I should be driving in there, but perhaps I should not. Let's make this tight turn. Okay, gotta hunt down this 4th spot. There it is. And that's a wrap. Now we need to deal with all the garbage you collected. We still don't have an official landfill site, so you do the honors. Go off-road and find a place that won't disturb any neighbors? What? You want me to just dump trash somewhere? Can I go to this man's dad's house and just dump it all in his yard? What? I don't want to just be disposing trash on the land or in the water. Well, I found that paved area that I said was like inviting, and I wasn't sure what it was. Maybe I could put it on that, even though I think I'm currently driving far away from that spot. Dang. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go to town. I don't feel confident about finding a spot to put this that won't make me feel bad. Oop. Also, I guess I shouldn't complain about the turn radius of a garbage truck either, because it's a garbage truck. It's not a car. I do appreciate that there aren't lanes, though. That the road is big enough for like 1.5 garbage trucks. Oop, we going through here. Whoop. Okay, this is it. This is gonna be the spot, because there's cones blocking it, so traffic shouldn't come through here. Ah, dang it. Whoops, you shouldn't unload all that shit here. This spot needs to be clear of garbage, or people will complain. There's plenty of country to fill the filth, right? Oop. Let's turn off that alarm. Let's go somewhere off-road to get rid of it. Ah. I thought being a sectioned off area was gonna make sense. It's just going right. Dang it! Take it further from roads or towns. I was gonna do it just right next to the road that he said no about. Alright. I need to make a landfill. And this seems like it's too close to town. Oh my gosh. Oh, did I get stuck? I absolutely did. Request a tow. Okay. Well, thank you, tow. I still have all the trash, so that's good. I need to go somewhere away from the road and away from people. I went left initially, so let's go right. I don't want to do it like right by water. Oh, but I found the spot again. Can I dump stuff here? Will you let me do that? Heck yeah, you will. Oh, but a lot of it went off the pavement. But dang. That's a job done. I won't call it well done. I'll stop dumping my garbage in that place during my shifts too. I come back to the station. I've got a couple beers, just the right temperature waiting for us here. Ugh, I feel bad about the garbage. I feel bad about the garbage. Dang. Alright. I see the station. Oop. I see trees. Welcome back. Stop the truck completely inside the parking lines, please. Okay, but I'm not backing it in. There. Demont is waiting for you, leaning against the personnel kiosk's window. He opens a couple of beers and hands you one. He is proud of you. You both smile and sip from your beers, satisfied. Day 2. Hope you're not too hungover to deal with today's shift. We had fun yesterday, didn't we? This dude seems manipulative. You know the drill. Go through every town and collect the garbage. Dump it somewhere off the road and come back easy peasy. If you feel like mixing it up, maybe you can do the route counterclockwise today, or the other way around. I don't really know what you did yesterday. So we're doing this bad job because we like this guy, because he's charming and gives us beers. And his dad is rich, and we're harming the environment. Feels bad. But mechanically this is chill, and I really like the music. Not a bad game, it's just making us do bad things. I wonder how many shifts we're gonna do before our character kind of wakes up and stops doing this. Obviously it's at least 2 days. It's probably more than 3, but we'll see. Welcome. Alright. Y'all generated a lot of trash in a single day, but I guess this is a dumpster for an entire, like, little town, so I won't judge too much. But also, what were you doing with your trash before we were just dumping it wherever? Okay, right. Oop. So, well, I'll read this first. You know, we value the team's happiness over anything in my family. I'd love for this to be more than a job to you. It's something you can really enjoy and be proud of. So if there's anything we can do to make life easier for you, just let me know. I was going to say that even after today's stream, I'm not going to be done with games by these developers just yet. I'm also going to play Red Strings Club by Deconstructeam. I've mentioned that before. I don't know what day exactly I'm going to do it yet. Ideally on a Sunday, but I don't know if this coming Sunday, if that'll be possible or not. And I know it will not be in a couple of weeks, so TBD on when I can play that, because I want to try to do it all in one playthrough, like one stream, and I think it's 4 to 5 hours long. I liked breaking up Gods Will Be Watching a little bit, but at the same time it would have kind of been cool if I could have fit that all into one. And I know Red String Club, a little shorter than that, and not gonna make me, not gonna be as difficult, gonna be more forgiving. What, dude? This is where we unloaded the other stuff and it was fine. Bro, what? Okay. Yeah, I'm done for the day. I did it right next to everything. I feel bad about it. I wanted it all to be on pavement and you said no. And now I'm gonna struggle to get turned around and get the heck out of here, back onto the road. I might have to request a tow. But will the tow put all of the trash back in my truck? Will it go back that far? Dang. Can I drive in water? Heck yes I can. Awesome. Okay, I appreciate that. And I think this is the way to go. But yeah, anyway, for sure, one of the next couple streams will be Red Strings Club, and I just don't know the day. I will be streaming next Friday regardless. I just don't think for as long as I'm doing today, so that will likely be something else. And I have a few options in mind, and I haven't decided yet. So I both have one confirmed game, but not the day, and then one confirmed day, but not the game. Which is fine. When you arrive at the station, Demont is not there. You hear a faint whir in the distance, coming closer. A yellow Mazda RX-7 Roadster gently stops in front of the station gate. I have a mental picture for what that looks like. Get in, Tiger. Demont smiles behind his aviator sunglasses. He drives you through the coastline, no speed limit in sight. You feel the wind on your face and feel alive and fulfilled. Ah. What? Too good to be true? Yes. You are waiting for the moment this goes wrong, aren't you? I am, because I've played your other games. Waiting on some kind of twist. Some moral of the story, right? I see. Well, don't you worry. In this thought experiment, everything is gonna be alright. I promise. In fact, a whole month goes by. Karaoke, barbecue, pool parties, cocktails, scuba diving. All the meanwhile, we're destroying the environment with garbage. And a weekly fat check for those 2 hours of driving a day. Enjoy. Day 31. Ooh. Hey, Julie and Oscar asked me if we'd like to go to the beach with them to see the sunrise tomorrow morning. I said yes, of course. Anyway, my father told me business is booming. We sold a lot of apartments, so you know what that means. More people, more garbage. Just make sure you empty every single dumpster you see. Have a nice shift. Dang. Okay, so is it still just going to be the 4 dumpsters, the 4 towns, but maybe they will have more trash in them? Or have they sold apartments that are new buildings and there's going to be more to pick up? Ooh, yeah, there's 2 spots here. Okay. Question answered kind of immediately. So we're probably going to have to dump stuff in more than one place today, too. Oh, it feels bad. Well, it feels bad, but also this looks like a spot to dump stuff in. Tucked away right over here. But I should back up so that I don't block my exit. You trying to get rid of the garbage already? You should load the truck to its maximum capacity first, so the garbage compressor can work its magic. We don't want garbage all over the place, right? Keep up the good work. Well, it seems like you do want garbage all over the place. But I will keep that spot in mind for the future, and keep feeling bad about dumping the trash. I mean, hey, last game we played before today, when we were playing God's Wheel Watching, we had to, like, shoot hostages and stuff, and smack people around, or do worse things, objectively. Because this is harming the environment and hurting things for a lot of people, so maybe it's not a worse thing. I don't know. I'm just playing a game. And trying not to think too hard about the consequences of my in-game actions. Whoa, full already? Yeah, dude. Okay, this changes nothing. Same procedure. Find somewhere off-road to dump the load. Move on to the next town. I'm gonna see if there's a spot between here and the next one. And save that other place for another time. Here we go. Come on, turn left a little faster next time. Oop. Got a little bit of air there. Oh, man. I can't stop hitting things right now. I promise I'm not the worst at driving games. I'm not, like, the best. I'm not a pro. But, normally I crash less than that. This feels bad, but is this a spot? Nope. Okay. It's like... Oh, because we're, like, right next to this town. Ugh, dang it. Okay, gotta leave, unload the stuff, come back. Can we go in here? Oh no, it hurts so much. She looks so bad. Oh, shit. Okay, it didn't flip over entirely. That's good. Alright, time to pick up these two. And then there'll be two more elsewhere. Alright, halfway to full again. Just like preemptively wincing at these turns I'm making. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Get back on the road. Oh, if we could see old trash. Alright, where are these last two dumpsters? Right here. Dang, yeah, could not make that sharp of a turn. That's okay. Should not have even tried, really. Okay. Alright, I want to try to put this by those other two piles, though, so I'm at least keeping some of this condensed by each other. Feels bad, though. You know what? They haven't said we're done for the day, but I thought we were. We've hit up all 4 spots, and they've just had twice as much. I'm gonna drive back and see if that's okay. Or if there's like another new location somewhere that I've just not noticed. Yeah, okay. I'm sure you don't do drugs. Probably. But for the sake of this thought experiment, imagine MDMA being something you would enjoy. It's not something that I would enjoy, but I'll imagine it. Sunrise at the beach with Julie and Oscar is magical. You bury your hands in the sand and you can feel every single grain separately. A myriad of caresses sweeping through your fingers. You take those fingers out of the sand, and there's a sharp piece of glass between them, because you're dumping trash everywhere. The first ray of sun touches it, and it reflects 100 shades of green all over your body. You feel something greater than love. Dumont notices you were going through something, and hugs you. Damn, you both are too smooth, so warm. You'd like to kiss, but decide to leave it at that. Year 2? What? I'm so happy you decided to come back this year too. I missed you so much. I hate the office, I tell you. These summers with you, it's what life is all about, I tell you. Anyway, business will be slow at the beginning of summer, but my father sold almost all the apartments now, so expect some heavy duty in the coming weeks. You came back for year 2? What are you doing, person? Who is us? Who is me? Oh, so much trash right there. That's not even me trash, right? I didn't put trash there, so that's his shifts of trash? I didn't think I put any there myself. Dang. Is there going to be 3 dumpsters everywhere now? No, at least not here. There's still just these 2. Okay. But let's change up our route a little bit. Let's take a left here. Well, do I want to do that? Am I going to regret that now? I might. Let's cut through here. I mean, the road through here isn't very functional. And a little bit of water is poking through in that one spot. And that one other spot. 2 spots. 2 spots of water poking through. Oh, so much trash. And yeah, that's not me trash, because that's an impossible for me to drive to spot. And that's right by buildings. What has this guy been doing? Putting trash everywhere. Alright. 4 out of 8 dumpsters. Gotta find a spot to dump this. This is the opposite, more or less, of the game Spilled, which I played a couple months ago. I had a really nice time. Because in Spilled, you are driving a boat, and you're cleaning up oil, and picking up trash, and recycling cans and stuff out of water. You're like cleaning up other people's messes from having them harmed the environment. You're making up for it, putting out fires. It's a really good time. I haven't looked this up to confirm it, but I heard that the main developer of that game made the game while living on a boat. So if true, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna try to back up to this and add to it if they will allow that spot. I shouldn't emote it. What? Let's just try again. Nope. Okay. I only bothered trying that a second time since the second load we took to that one paved area, it was like, oh no, don't. And then I just needed to adjust a little bit, and it let me do it again anyway. Alright, we're over here. Time to utilize this space again. Maybe for the last time. It's getting full over here. See, he's like, you shouldn't do that shit here. Well, we've done it 3 times. I just need to find the proper spot where you will be okay with it. Let me back up between these trees. Come on. Dude, what? There. You know, this year I went through kind of a rough patch. But I found something that's helped me a lot. Meditation. Whoa, I mean, it works. I'd love to do a session with you if you're up for it. You'll see, it's the best. Where are we gonna dump stuff again? Come on, truck. I know one of your wheels is kind of through the ground right now, but let's go. Okay. Alright, back this way, because there's the one town we had to pass because it was full. And then we'll loop around again and hit the last dumpsters. Just gonna go off-road a little bit. Okay. This one. Cool. And then we're gonna have to turn right somewhere up ahead. Right there. I think this game feels the most different from everything else we've played thus far. We still have one more game to go, but I mean, musically, mechanically, I guess I won't say tonally because there's we're doing bad things. And that happens in some other games. I do appreciate most of these games have had pretty simple controls and that you're not even using all that many buttons. I think maybe the one exception is actually setting up the photo shoots and all the various photography based things that there were to do with that and tinkering with heights and exposure and stuff. Like there was just more buttons needed to actually do all of that. But other games fully used joysticks or joysticks plus 4 or 5 buttons. And they can get a lot out of not having to actually do a lot of different things or require a lot of different things from the player. Alright, day 1 of year 2 in the books. Maybe we're gonna go meditate now. You get off the truck, and the complex smell of filth is slowly overridden by a soothing, sweet scent. Demont prepared some sort of picnic setup with 4 bars of thick incense burning in the wind, along with maybe too many candles? He receives you with a smile. Love how that was written. Beautiful 6 sentence. Not 6 sentences, 6 words. Love that. He is preparing tea and welcomes you to sit next to him. Demont is eager to share all what he's learned about meditation with you. You can't help but listen to him lovingly. You notice, though, that his eyes are sadder than last year. Well, the effects of being alive, if you must guess. The guided meditation Demont takes you through is surprisingly effective, and you go to sleep at night as if on top of a cloud. Again, you feel grateful to be alive. Oh, here too, week 5. Okay, playtime is over. A couple days ago, a big ferry got here from Italy, and apparently everyone was in high spirits. Expect piles of garbage. We added more containers overnight just in case. Make sure to pick up all of them. We better have all the newcomers happy. Whew. Okay. Probably gonna have to dump loads 3 times today. That is my anticipation. And also, I'm gonna have to find 3 places to do it. Still got the one in mind. And honestly, might have to just dump some in this water to our left here, which... As someone who lives in a city that has a bunch of nitrates in our water, so it isn't always the best to drink, and the water in our building was shut off for part of today because it came out brown, I don't love the idea of even virtually dumping all this trash in water. Okay. Already 75% full. Yeah, it is interesting having like kind of calming music playing as our environment in game is just getting worse and worse. The situation is worsening, but the music remains serene. Alright, time to pick up one of these. Uh-oh, what a logistic pickle. Go unload the truck somewhere off-road and then come back to this town to keep emptying their dumpsters. Sorry for the trouble. Will this be our last day, or will this still not be enough to push us over the edge? Where, oh where do we dump this? Stop running into everything. I'm gonna take a left. I'm gonna go kind of backwards, see if we find a spot, because if we go too much far ahead, we're just gonna hit another town and not be able to pick anything up. So anywhere back here. I mean, even just backing in here. Yep. Alright. Sorry, trees. Oop. Smacking into stuff. Alright. Literally one critique of the game. I can't change the camera at all. I would like to be like turning to see left and right, because I don't remember if the town that I need to get back to is to the left or to the right. But like honestly, this game is fine without camera controls. It's only bugged me 2 times. But this is one of them. Ah, and see, this is the town I already hit, so I needed to go the other way. This way we go. I wish I took note. There's a fair amount of trees that we just passed that have no leaves on them. And I wonder... Oh, and like all of these. I wonder if they've been that way the whole time, or if they're just that way now because of the trash. And I'm gonna guess the latter, but I just didn't think to even make note of that when we were earlier in the game to see if all of the trees were green or not. So if you ever played this yourself, you should consider doing that, because why not? It's a good game, and it is available for free. Make note of that. See, are all the trees fully leafy and green in the beginning, and I didn't think to make that connection? Or not? And I'm overthinking it. Then report back to me. Let me know. Across the bridge, where we will only be able to pick up a tiny bit of trash from the first town the first time. Let's just take this one. And this one. And we'll come back. And I don't know about you, but if I had villa money, but the location that the villa was at was getting increasingly stinky and gross, I wouldn't want that villa. Dang it. Okay, so yeah, this is one where let me dump the one time, and I think that is 2 in a row when I've actually tried it and forgot about it, and it's like, no, not more. Can I back in here? Is this enough space? It sure is. Dang. Maybe we should consider expanding the fleet. Anyway, one more pass and you should be done. Keep up the good work. Yeah, we got that one more to our right to catch, and then the last town. Alright, let's turn our butts around. I wasn't sure how long these games would be, but I definitely didn't expect a couple of them to be as long as they are, and I'm like pleasantly surprised by that. I thought that these might be... I thought more of them might be smaller in scope projects, since, I mean, like I said, all 5 of these games are just up for free. Some might be pay what you want, and I didn't pay anything, and then I should go back and give them some money. But if not, then they are all just straight up free. None of them are on Steam or anything. They're on just itch.io, which is a pretty stellar site. I have no idea when itch.io came to be, but I first learned about it, I think, in 2019. And I've played many a game. Some of them with Steam codes from there. bought some different bundles, contributed to some good causes, participated in one tiny game jam with a really small game that I made that is barely a game. Alright. Gonna go over here somewhere to dump stuff. Guess we're gonna just drive into here again. Alright. We did it. We got through the day. Oh, and we got a cat on the desk. Or catty. Okay. I love you very much, gatito, but you're gonna have to move. Last time I let you stay on the desk for like any amount of time, you closed out of the game we were playing. But I love you. And you still need to wait 2.5 more hours for DINNER. And we are parked. Poorly, but we did it. Tonight you went to Demont's villa. You enjoyed some oysters and champagne in his infinity pool. I've got cat hair on my face now. He is worried, distracted. You can't help but pry. What is going on? Demont offers you a sad smile and refills your champagne glass. He reassures you it's nothing, really. Good news, if anything. Some deals about his father's company. If it goes well, it's going to mean a lot of money for everyone, even yourself. Why is he sad, though? We're destroying the island. Well, because he fell in love with you, that's why. Is that what you're telling yourself? But you don't love him back. Oh! Demont doesn't need to ask, and you don't need to answer. But you both know and share a moment of silence, staring into a distant villa's nightlights. If there's any unrequited love, it seemed like it was more Demont maybe kind of playing us. So that was kind of interesting. Texts there. Alright, last day of August, so this is your last shift. You haven't left the island yet, and I'm already missing you. Anyway, we want every tenant to leave with a good memory. So let's do our best work today. I'm going to guess this is the last day. I'm going to guess there's not a year 3 of this relationship and this job. But I have guessed wrongly before. So we will find out. All right. 3 out of 4. I do wonder. So I kind of wonder if Selkie Harbour and Deconstructeam are going to be doing kind of like co-developed releases, period, going forward. Or if Deconstructeam will still have some games fully on their own, like Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, because that came out after some of these partnership games had already come to be. I'm 99% sure of that. I'd have to double check itch.io dates, but I'm very positive of that. But all of these have been so good. And Many Nights a Whisper is truly special to me. And that's a game that was about an hour 40 minutes long. They're selling it for $3. But it's great. And that is underselling it. Like, narratively and emotionally, it achieves so much. And just the act of the archery is basically as good as it can be. Like, if you go back and watch my playthrough, I will definitely have been confused by how weak we are at the beginning before it's like, oh hey, you're gonna get stronger every day. But yeah, once you're nearing the end of that, especially, like, it's extremely satisfying. Trying to figure out where the heck to dump this. Gotta backtrack a bunch to get to town again. I wanted to save this area for the final dump of the day, but instead here I am with the first of 3. Everything alright? I just wanted to tell you that it's been a blast working with you this couple summers. I'd love to meet again anytime. In the city, I mean. Like, friends. Anyway, I don't want to distract you on the road. See you later. Ooh. Yeah, if I turn here, can I get around the trash and the trees? Yep. Oh my god. Okay. Parked. I should have had a crash counter or something for this one. Okay. Let's go this way. 'Cause I think I'm gonna have to swing a right. We did not get all the trash back here. Did I get any of these? No, I did not. So we'll have to come here again. And I don't remember which other town we missed. Probably just the next one that is this direction up the road has, what, 2 dumpsters for us to get. Hey, look, Hattie. Okay, I'm gonna go to town just to confirm that this is the one with the other 2 dumpsters, and see if there's anything a little bit past them where I can back in. Is that the one? Yeah, okay. So we get these 2 as well. Where the heck am I gonna dump this trash? Got a cone out here. These cones have probably been here for a year. Also, can I just dump this here? Is this an acceptable place? No. Here? No, that's not any farther from the road. It's just farther from that little bit of road. Okay, okay. I tried. At this point, we have trash in so many places. We can drive in a little bit of water. I mean, can we dump it there? Okay, no. World Police will tear down this place if we dump stuff on the water. Okay, good for you, game. I appreciate that you're like, okay, this is a game about actively damaging the environment, but not that much. You can't go that far. Okay, let's drive in here a bit. You know, working with garbage gave me a lot to think about. About human relationships. About how we need each other to make life possible. I've been a loner my whole life. Always above the rest, because of my silver spoon, I guess. But meeting you, performing this humble job, changed me. Thank you. Okay, I do think that people that are handling our waste management and handling our trash in our cities and things and doing it in an actual sensible, hopefully ethical way is a humble job. But our end game, we're just dumping trash in places. I don't know. Anywho, we got 2 towns to return to, and I think that they're both this way. Still surprised our character is not in love with that guy. If we're just like coming back to this place and doing this job to like hang with him, basically. We've done MDMA with this guy. We've meditated. We've had beers. We've hung out on the beach with 2 other people that we don't know anything about other than their names. It's funny. My face has definitely been like actively wincing at some crashes or anticipated crashes. It's just so funny to me. I didn't think I would just instinctively do that, but I have. Itch, itch, itch. Okay, and then there should be the last of it over here. Fill her up. Alright. I'm anticipating this being the last time I have to press Y in this game. But maybe there will be... Well, no, this is the last day of the summer here. So it should be the last day, unless our character is crazy and comes back for a 3rd year for some reason. Coming in here again. Okay, I shouldn't breach confidentiality, but I need to tell you. Okay, you are not going to drive this truck again. This is your very last shift. We are selling the island. I won't bore you with the specifics, but basically we are running out of space for garbage. Plus, there's been some complication with the soil due to improper management of residuum or something like that. Whatever. The thing is, we are making a huge profit. Okay, so this guy still doesn't feel bad. He just, I guess it is just the unrequited love thing. People who own apartments are going to get a meaty payout too. And I made sure you get a massive compensation too. So I guess tonight we celebrate that we came in, we destroyed this place, we got wealthy because of it, and now we're leaving. Capitalism at its finest. Okay, I want to do a better job parking because it's our last park. That was better. You get the absurd amount of 2 million euros of severance pay. What? The government has bought the island to turn it into a proper landfill? What? Apparently, a place in which to get rid of the country's waste is in high demand. DeMott's family made something shy of €1 billion. The families who owned a house here got thrice what they invested in their properties. Everyone involved made a lot of money. But you get out of this experience with something even more valuable. A genuine, lifelong friendship with the son of a billionaire. Everyone is happy. Thank you for playing. Ugh. Alright, so our anglerfish friend made me, like, really feel things. This did too, but in a worse way. In a way where I just feel bad. Ugh, man. Just trying to do that faster. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I just feel bad. Sunset Shift, you made me feel bad about the environment. Alright. It's our final game. Everything you didn't get to do. Whoa. Okay. Extract all. So far, we've gotten to do so much. I don't know what everything we didn't get to do, but we're going to find out. And then we're going to do it. Ooh, except I hit don't run. And I want to run anyway. I gotta stretch after this. Is this another controller game? Heck yeah, it is. Ooh, totally different options layout, though. This is the one that is different from all of the others. That's interesting. And none of those are the things that I wanted. That's okay. Alright, OBS. There we go. Cool. Alright. Let's start our final game for the day. Ooh. First person. That's also new for today. And I mean, Many Night Swifters not first person. This is the only Selkie Harbour Deconstruct game, or the two of them together, that I am aware of that is first person. Minus any, like, Game Jam games. Whoa. What? Look at you, friend. Oh, look at you. You don't know what you're doing here, do you? I'm afraid you're stranded on one of the most inhospitable islands up north. Like, north. Everyone knows that as you move north, everything is more inhospitable. That kind of north. Anyway, don't bother trying to recall any movies about castaways you may have seen. There's not much to do here in terms of survival. Only rocks. A bit of moss if you're lucky, but I wouldn't count on it. I've witnessed too many idiots lose it on this island. Do you know what people need more than food or clean water? Purpose. Yeah, pitiful as that. Freedom is the ultimate sanity wiper. Come with me. I'll give you something to do while you accept your fate. Okay. Ooh. What's up? Behold, a flat surface. It really is something else, isn't it? How do you feel about building cairns? This is a word I don't know, even though it's also the name of a game. Cairn. That's a climbing game. This looks like it involves rocks. I don't know what that is, though. It's the ancient art of piling rocks. Okay. Thank you for educating me. I appreciate it. I'll get into what's at stake later, but first... Oh my god, look at you. Before I start commissioning you with very important work, I need to assess that you're not completely useless. I'm not emotionally ready for a letdown, so let's start easy. Would you build a cairn of 3 rocks, please? Just approach a rock and interact with it to pick it up, much like we did with some of our photography shoots. You can rotate the rocks while you're holding them. We did that as well. You know what? I'll just summon a reminder of the controls on the UI. That game also had that. Okay, get to it. A cairn comprised of 3 rocks. When you are done, click on me for validation. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Grab and tiptoe. Okay. Release. It's like you. You are a bigger rock than I realized. Yep. Dang. But now I'm committed. Will this fit? It sure will. Okay, you did it. What? Were you expecting a reward or something? Acknowledging that you just put a couple of rocks over another rock should be reward enough for you. Try to keep up. Okay, favorite character of the day. We don't even know their name yet. You seem competent enough. I decided I'm going to place the weight of all my hopes and dreams on you. Oh my god. See? What we'll be doing here is very important work. This island is special. The prayers of all the inhabitants of the archipelago converge here. That's a very Midnight's a Whisper idea. We can help those prayers come true by building cairns to please the gods. At this moment, there are many villages struggling with famine. So you need to build them a proper cairn to end that. The higher the cairn, the more food they'll be blessed with. Everyone's counting on you. I'll be overseeing your work from here in this comfortable pose. Oh my god. By the way, if you want to gain some extra height, you can stand on your toes by holding the spacebar on your keyboard. Do I need to do that even while using a controller? Let me know when you're done. No, I can just hold A. Alright. What should be our base? Perhaps you. What the hey? There we go. Yeah, is this one? Yeah, this one's fine. This is like a reverse Jenga. Okay, holding A plus rotating. This is becoming slightly complicated. Okay. Oh, I should not have put that there. This one should be there. This has got a lean going. I don't love the lean. Okay. Is this the only one of these I'm needing to build really high? Probably not. How do I... Can I put something on top of two of them? Okay, I can also tiptoe by pressing LB. That's what that was trying to communicate to me. Okay, that stays, but that's where we're at. I'm tapping out at this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 that are then holding up a 7th. What do you think? Foam and seaweed. That's a really high cairn. You may have solved world hunger altogether. If only that could keep you from starving here. I'm gonna allow you to die proud in any case. Well done. I have even more important work to commission you. Follow me. We're gonna tiptoe over there. Ooh, there's a chair. That's something. Ready for more important work? Your last cairn was outstanding, so my expectations are off the charts right now. Uh-oh. So high. Like, you are bound to disappoint me. Anyway, we're gonna build an arch now. This is the way of the ancients for asking for peace. You need to connect these two stumps as they form a single cairn. Do you get the metaphor, eh? A bridge for communication, for understanding, for peace. The more rocks we use, the more peace we'll produce. Go ahead and let me know when you're done. All right. Let's scoop this one. Ooh, let's center it a little better. How's that? Kind of regretting this piece. Still gonna use it. You know, I want to save that. That feels like it could be a good connecting piece, potentially. Okay, just stop. Oh, I'm sorry, look at it. I didn't realize you were laying right in front of my foot. I didn't mean to startle you. Okay. this is what we're doing instead. That is replacing this. Are there any rocks up here to take? We're taking this one. Okay. This is providing me with some of the stress of Many Nights a Whisper. Not as much, but some of it for sure. Well, that didn't work. How do I turn you into pieces willing to slowly connect to each other and be an arch? Okay, that's moving in slightly. Okay, that's something. I don't think any one piece will be wide enough to be on both of these, though. But perhaps... Okay, this is not very high. I would not call it an arch. But I'm hoping that our friend will call it an arch, because I think that's the best I'm gonna do. They are! Oh no, they're also not calling this an arch. Fuck. Okay. So I think these need to be 3 high on their own, and then be having connected pieces, maybe? You know what? This piece is maybe going to be the top of our arch. Let's see if we have any other different flatter ones. Nope. Heartbreak. Shoot. I feel like I can't even talk a whole lot because I need to focus, and I'm doing so bad with this arch. Okay, this is not very stable, but look at this. That looks more arch-y than I had before. Please count. Look, there's 3, there's 4 that can join by another one. Damn. Damn. Dang it. Alright. I'm gonna try to make this bigger. I don't feel good about connecting these. Not the best at rotating this the way I want either. No, I thought that was gonna maybe stay for a moment. Alright, alright. Moving these closer. I mean, hey, we can walk through it. That's still an arch to me. Our character can fit through, even though this is getting narrow. And I think that should count for something. Cool. It's also cool that we can move that piece with something still on top of it. Hadn't thought to try that before, but it worked pretty smoothly. I don't know that I love this piece. What about like that? Please count. Oh, God. Can we sit in this chair? Oh no, the chair. Does the chair get us additional height or not? I'm not sure. Okay, let's bring this one over. And if we're gonna make this higher, let's get rid of some of these smaller bits. But this feels like a great connecting piece. Look at how wide that is. Dang, okay. Okay. What about this one? No, it wants to fall, but the chair blocked it. Haha. Does that count as one? It's four. Four big ones. This could be a connecting piece too, maybe. Or just go... Yeah, that'll be a connector. Wow. This one, I guess, is heavy as shit. It's like struggling for me to move it. Yeah, this one's really huge. But it's flat. Ish. Oh, that one's crazy. It's knocking over the chair. Okay. That's the most arch-like thing we've had. Does this count? Whew. Yeah, it does. It's a little lopsided and it's kind of short, but it counts. Really giving it all, eh? Yeah, I am. You've created so much peace, the islanders are probably going to be bored off their ass for a decade at least. Many Nights a Whisper, it's also a 10-year wish-making cycle. How does it feel to have helped so many people? Huh? Nothing? Well, it'll hit you in time. Gotta keep you motivated in any case, so... Oh, I got the perfect job for you. Follow me. You just immediately smashed it? Okay. I took rocks away from here. What's up? I'm gonna be frank for a second. I feel you and I aren't hitting it off here. What? I think you're awesome. You don't really give a shit about all the island gods and the inhabitants of this place, do you? Hey, I do. Even though I am unaware of these gods and these people and I can't see them as I'm supposedly helping them, I care. And I think you are cute and cool. It's very human of you. But I am a persevering... Nope. I'm a persevering teacher. Brain. Maybe if we can change the topic, I can lead you to some kind of breakthrough. What's everyone's favorite subject? Ah, I know. Yourself! Next Cairn is gonna be about you. I want you to give your all for this one. Build a cairn that helps me understand you. In at least 7 blocks. Hey, I've done that. Don't be selling yourself short. You're a very complex character, I can tell. Time for art. Build a cairn about yourself. Get creative. Well, I took some away from here that I might want to go retrieve. Ah, I really thought I could take this giant one out of there. Let's get this one. Okay. We got 2. We got 3. 4. 5. Look at him, no. Look at this big guy. Whoop, bro, move your foot. Hey, I love you. I love you, purse. But no desk for you, my friend. Okay, you can have some pets though. Some chin scratches. Okay, but back to building this thing. Dude, come on. Here, what if you just sit on my lap? Will you stay on my lap for a little bit? And not mute the mic or anything? Okay, we're just getting a cat break. Alright, I love you, but don't go up on the desk. Go down there. Thank you. Okay. this piece. Come back here. Oh, this is actually way bigger than I realized it was. Will this work still somehow? It's a tipsy-turvy. Whoa, yeah. Hey, dude, off the keyboard. Okay. No. 3, 4, 5, 6. I give up on moving you off of my desk. Okay, that's 7 before it falls over. Oh, this Karen is so evocative. Okay. If you're gonna be knocking stuff off the desk, though, don't. This is you? I didn't know you were dealing with so much. I'm so sorry. Look, I'm gonna come clean. There are no gods. There are no islanders either. And I did care about them. The only living souls that come through here are the ones aboard the fishing ships. And no, they won't get you out of here. Because you are dead. Oh, dang. I mean, haven't you noticed you have no hands? You thought you would realize it eventually. All these games were just to shake you out of your post-mortem stupor. Come, I want to tell you a story. I mean, look at them. Once upon a time, there was this most magnificent seal. She loved the sea and sunbathing. Not something you could do often in these lands, bear me. But, oh girl, when you manage to get a good ray of sun... In fact, this seal loved the sun so much that she once shed her fur to welcome even more sun. I just have cat hair all over my face. I'm trying to get off. A mariner that was hunting for crabs stumbled upon her fur, neatly folded over a rock. It was so beautiful and soft, he had to take it with him. Then he saw the furless seal. She happened to be the most beautiful woman he has ever laid his eyes on. And he decided to take her with him, too. He went back to the mainland, extremely proud, announcing that he had rescued that beautiful woman, stranded as she was on that rocky shore. It bothered no one that she couldn't speak, nor the fact that she couldn't pronounce the "yes, I do" when the mariner made her his wife. Dang, dude. But what could she do? The mariner had her fur. She couldn't go back to the sea without it. Well, was it that bad? To be the most beautiful wife? And bear the most beautiful children. She even ended up being able to love the mariner. She made a lot of people happily ever after. And I hate her. The end. What a story! Okay. Who is she in relation to you, then? Don't you hate the story I just told you? Why the hell would someone sacrifice so much just to fit in? Not to cause a disturbance? I'm sure you know a thing or two about it. If you've been doing everything I said since you got here. I guess there are times in which you just do whatever it is you need to do to progress. Life's not so simple, eh? So I know a way that may properly convey this idea. Would you try to build a cairn on this slope? It's gonna prove challenging. And try to think about all the things you've ever done in your life just to get validation from your peers. Things you keep secret to avoid upsetting others, or the ways in which you behave just to get along with strangers. Yeah, that's a powerful feeling. This is your magnum opus. Try to make it high enough to reach my nose. Here, I'll make it easier. Build this challenging cairn on a slope to reflect on external validation. Oh, I have to build it on top of this. And reach your nose. moving all of that closer. I think I'm gonna struggle with this one, and I'm gonna have to redo what I've been building here. But that's something. That is something. Okay, this one's crazy long. That I don't think will really work with what I've got going on. Unless their nose can complete the arch. Maybe it can. But I think I'm gonna do one of these littles. Or a couple of them. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to grab this one. Dang it. I had something good going there and I accidentally messed it up. I was trying to grab this little one that was falling. Yeah, these rocks are just freaking out the way they're interacting with each other. Okay, that's something. What is this crazy piece like? It's a bit much. Dang it. That touched their nose before it fell. Okay, let's turn this around a bit. Okay. We can do this. Okay. Do I feel great about this? No. I don't. Could I feel worse about it, though? I sure could. It's not really getting much closer, though. What else do we have to work with here? Okay, we're gonna take this teeny one off. That'll be used later. Oh, this is crazy unstructurally sound. That's maybe not even better. This thing's wiggling like crazy. I want to actually achieve this though, because I think this is going to be the last one we have to make, and I want to see this through. But I think the very first attempt was the best attempt, and hasn't been as good since then. What if we use this long piece to kind of reinforce having this one on here? Put a little bit more weight on the back of this too. I feel like all of these are just stacking weight in the same spot and making no progress toward their cute little nose. Okay, come on. There, it's reached your nose. It's kind of falling, but it didn't. Yes, that's not literally what they wanted. Dang. Okay. Okay. I do kind of like what we had going here with having some weight on the back, but still extending this out. That felt like that was something. Ooh, that is almost falling. More weight on the back. It's like nose height. It was literally touching your face before, and that wasn't it. Maybe I needed to actually start this lower, and it's just supposed to get like close to the height of their nose and doesn't need to literally be touching. I'm not sure. I'm struggling. I'm also running out of real world time right now. Dang it. So I might actually have to end this without achieving this, but I don't want to. Easily the most stressful thing that has happened to me today is this particular task in this game right now. Oh my god. And I'm like nowhere near their face, so if it is actually supposed to like reach their nose, I'm not doing that. I feel like I'm missing one of the little pieces that I had. Yep, this one somehow ended up all the way over there. Anything over here we could use? What? There's just a harmonica here? What? Okay, actually, I'm bringing the harmonica with. Putting it there for now. If possible, the harmonica will be the last piece. Look at this ridiculous thing I've constructed that goes past their nose in height, but is not reaching their nose and is failing. Could I just build it more in front of this that would hold up that piece better? Is that a thing I could do? Will that combination of things make this more stable? Nope. Oh, wait, what? I'm holding this right now and I don't want to be. I didn't mean to pick that up. Nope, don't knock stuff over. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Moving it farther away to slowly fix it how I want. Oh my god, no. Not angled like that. Well, guess it has to be. It's still nowhere near it. I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry, team. But I am, like, about to give up here. I kind of want, like, the initial dialogue that sparked all of us to happen again to clarify, like, does it need to literally touch the nose like it was doing a long time ago? Do I need to start this lower? Like, is it supposed to go from near the base up? I'm not sure what I did wrong, / specifically what I need to do currently. Like, this isn't going to make any progress toward their nose, so, like, what? This is just turning into a pile of rocks on a hill. Yep, you're just laughing at me as I don't understand you. I'm gonna just drop that piece on you in retaliation. Okay. I'm out of time. I'm also really hungry. I can't believe I failed at this last cairn, but I did. But nonetheless, I loved playing all these games today. This was really cool. My favorite was definitely the anglerfish game, which name is escaping me. Easily my favorite. That was very, very, very good. But I enjoyed all of these, minus just being very bad at the end of this one. But I will be back again with more Deconstructeam games and other things. There's so many indies coming out. I'm really excited for Is the Seat Taken, Discounty, and a few other August releases. I'm not going to be able to play all of them right away. I'm also moving in 6 weeks, and then going to have a gap with no streams and likely limited internet, which more details on that and sorting that stuff out. But right now, I'm going to go eat something and also pet the cat that has been just craving attention for the last hour. But I hope you enjoyed these as much as I did, and that you will check these games out, including the ones I haven't played, because there's more. There's even more that I didn't play besides these 5. So go after them. Go find them. Itch.io. Find Selkie Harbour on there. Find Deconstructeam on there. Support the devs, because they make awesome, cool, fun, unique, interesting games, and I want to keep playing them. But I will do that another time. See you next time.